Right, so I've just bought myself a little van. It's a 2010 Ford Transit, which has been partially converted out to be a camper. It's got a shitter, a kitchen, a little office space. It's got the lot. Now, it has got a few cosmetic issues, but we'll be taking care of them in the next coming weeks, as you will soon see. So right now, we're just parked up in a little place called Sharpness. I did spend the night just down the road in a little place called Purton. So what I want to do is I just want to test the van out, bare bones as it is. So in a minute, we're going to drive down to Newquay. And time's getting on, so we better get on. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump onto the motorway, onto the M5, take it all the way down past Bristol, down to Exeter. We're going to jump off here and we're going to get ourselves a little snack at the services. Lovely. Then what we're going to do is we're going to branch off straight down into Cornwall and down into Newquay. Lovely job, we're here. So after I got settled into my new home for the night, decided to take a little trip into town, see what we can come up with, like. Right, so I've just landed in Newquay and the plan is to take this little public footpath all the way to the beach and see what Newquay has to offer. And what did Newquay have to offer, I hear you ask? Well, a shit ton of graffiti and this nice little creek here, first of all. Some random little creek. Yeah, just said that, mate. But after that little shortcut, yeah, we finally made it to the beach. And oh my God, I thought we was in Spain, because look how blue that water is. Bloody lovely. So without further ado, made me way down to this remote little location on the beach with a bar. And yeah, we got to it. And as you can imagine, well, the rest of the night was doing practically the same.
Eventually.
So right now we're making our way back to the camp. So I've just had a couple of beers in Newquay, as you can imagine. Bit of a party area, so I'm a little bit pissed. But yeah, we're on our way back down the mystical path. Just spent some time with fucking Ivan and Julia, my mates that I met in a nice little bar and grill that sell Cornish moonshine. It was called, can't remember what it's called, but I will link it here. It's going to be up here somewhere. But yeah, we're on our way back. We're going to check out what the campsite has to offer. And the campsite, wow, what a treat I was in for. Because first of all, I had a pub with this absolute G on guitar, playing some absolute bangers. I'm just going to let him do his thing a minute. And there was a bit of classic British banter, of course. And obviously more drinking. So then all there was left for it was to stumble back to me van and leave you with this absolute train wreck of a monologue here. Right, so yeah, we're just chilling here in the campervan. Now, I know it's a little bit dark, I do apologise, but yeah. So, we've had a little bit of a good night. We sat down and chilled at the bar. I'm a little bit drunk, to be fair. Right, so we're gonna get up there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna get this down here. And this is how we transform. Wow, yeah, there you go, look. So yeah, with that being said, all it was left to do now was clip it out. So Good night, chaps.
The next morning.
Good morning from Newquay. So, plan is today I'm going to walk up to reception, find out when I've got to leave, and yeah, we'll go from there. Right, so I've just spoken to the owners of the campsite and they said it's free for me to leave whenever. So we're going to take a proper shit that's not cramped up in a van and we're going to have a shower.
Many Tic Tacs later.
Right, so the plan is today, get into Newquay, get down to Fat Willies, get myself a t-shirt, get some drone shots on the beach, and yeah, we'll see what happens there, because I'm thinking of going to Perranport, I'm not sure. So I made my way back into town and straight down to Fat Willies Surf Shack, which, look, if you know, you know, innit? So I caught myself some merch and had a little wander about. And then of course it was time to get ready for the main event. So after that bit of excitement, I made my way down to the beach and walked across where we'd just been flying the drone just to take a little bit of a closer look to see what we had. It's fucking mad. This place is just full of caves and shit. There you are, man. And I tell you what, we had a shit ton of caves. Dead cuttlefish. I can take that back for the birds, mate. A load of rock pools, useless rock pools anyway. Any crabs? Anyone seen crabs? No crabs. Now the original plan was to obviously go crabbing, that's why I'm looking for some crabs. But unfortunately, as you can tell, There weren't any about, were there? I don't know if they heard me coming or what. Fucking hell, I'm really sinking there. So I was discussing this with a couple in the bar last night. So this property behind me there, if you can see, there's one up there, one up there. They've got their own private bridge to get to their own private little... Hey, hang on a minute. Stuck here. Ooh. Right. So yeah, they got their own private bridge to get to their own little private holiday house. And plan B was to buy myself some crab or something, but even they wanted cash. Like, fair play to them, like, but I wasn't walking back up to the cash point just to get myself a bit of crab, like. And anyway, we've been invited to the first barbecue of the summer, so we can't be missing that, can we? Let's get going. And that's it for episode 1 of the van life series. I hope you've had a splendid time as much as I have. Next time we're going to be taking a little closer look at the van and getting it all ship shape and Bristol fashion ready for a brand new adventure. So next episode we're probably going to be looking at installing some electrics, getting some solar panels on there. So if you'd like to see how I get on, hit the like and subscribe, and drop a comment below if there's something you want to see in particular. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with some footage of me barbecue and a little bit of kayaking. So anyway, have a good one. I'll see you next time. Just coming into Bristol. Right, fucking hell, we got our first fuck up of the day. Basically.